In Washington this morning, a former White House aide is creating quite the stir. Omarosa, full name Omarosa Manigault Newman, has released another secret tape on the NBC News Network this morning. This is following the release of an explosive recording over the weekend, and that one has the Trump administration now threatening legal action. Let's go to Matt Kwong, who's in our bureau in Washington with the latest on this new tape. Good morning, Matt.
Morning. Yeah, well, this is a new audio recording released by former Trump aide Omarosa Manigault Newman. She provided it to the Today Show, and she purports that this is from a phone call she received from President Trump the day after White House Chief of Staff John Kelly fired her in December in the Situation Room. And in this latest recording, Manigault Newman claims the president was caught off guard by her dismissal and that he reacted with some disappointment. So take a listen to some of this audio.
Omarosa, what's going on? I just saw on the news that you're thinking about leaving. What happened?
General Kelly came to me and said that you guys wanted me to leave.
No, nobody even told me about it. Nobody.
Wow.
You know, they run a big operation, but I didn't know it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
God damn it. I don't love you leaving at all.
So quite something. The president, ostensibly based on that, unaware that she was fired by John Kelly. So she's released that. She's defending herself on U.S. television this morning as well. What more has she been saying, Matt?
Right, so I mean, these tapes are all coming out during a press tour, really, for Manigault Newman's new tell-all book about her year in the White House. She's hyping this book, Unhinged, but she says she was asked about why she feels the need to release these recordings of her bosses. And Omarosa is basically saying this is about defending herself and her reputation and to dispute some reporting about her. She says had it not been for her recording these interactions, people might not believe her. So take a listen to what she said on the Today Show today.
Had I not recorded this, people would say she has a credibility issue. Everything that's in my book, Unhinged, everything that you see is in quotes, is verifiable, it's documented, and it's corroborated.
Why did you feel you had to record?
Because the first thing they do when someone leaves the White House, Savannah, is say they don't have credibility, they're just a coffee person, they didn't have access, they never talked to the president, they weren't in the room.
Now, the White House reportedly believes there might be dozens of recordings like these made by Omarosa. It's exploring legal options to prevent more tapes from leaking. And of course, you know, one of those tapes was purportedly made inside the Situation Room in a conversation with John Kelly. And the White House says the very idea of a staff member sneaking in a recording device into the Situation Room, it really shows disregard for national security. Obviously, electronic eavesdropping would be a big concern in that environment. Situation Room is supposed to be a sensitive, compartmented information facility, and it's protocol to lock up cameras and recording devices outside of those facilities. So the White House says Omarosa is simply a disgruntled employee. It's dismissing her book as being riddled with lies. As for the president, Heather, he was also asked whether he felt betrayed by Omarosa, and he used one word to describe her: lowlife.
The insults continue. The book out tomorrow. Thanks so much, Matt Kwong, there in Washington.